923. Okay. Yatra kale to navrittim avrittim chaiva yoginah prayata yani tam kalam Rakshami Bharatarshabha. Yes, translation. Go ahead.
Translation: O best of the Bharatas, I shall now explain to you the different times at which, passing away from this world, the yogi does or does not come back.
Yeah.
Purport. Purport. The unalloyed devotees of the Supreme Lord, who are totally surrendered souls, do not care when they leave their bodies or by what method. They leave everything in Krishna's hands and so easily and happily return to Godhead. But those who are not unalloyed devotees and who depend instead on such methods of spiritual realization as Kama Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Hatha Yoga must leave the body at a suitable time and thereby be assured whether or not they will return to the world of birth and death. If the yogi is perfect, he can select the time and situation for leaving this material world. But if he is not so expert, his success depends on his accidentally passing away at a certain suitable time. The suitable times at which one passes away and does not come back are explained by the Lord in the next verse. According to the Acharya Baladeva Vidya Bhusanam, the Sanskrit word Kala used herein refers to the presiding deity of time.
Yes. So, my voice is repeating. So, so now Krishna is going to explain at what times when the yogi leaves, then he will not come back or he may come back. So, this is the different criteria are there. At which time of the day and which what are the constellations accordingly, Uttara and Dakshina, and so many varieties of things will come now eventually. So now these things are very much important factors for a yogi who is not surrendering to Krishna like devotee, because devotee of the Lord, he surrenders everything to Krishna. So for him, all these factors are not so important. Devotee may be leaving the body wherever and whenever. It doesn't matter for him whether he is in leaving the body in hospital, in day or in night. Doesn't matter, because a devotee is always remembering Krishna, because he has given his life to Krishna. He's always surrendered to Krishna. So it's up to Krishna. So Krishna says that Tesham aham samuddartha mrityu samsara sagara. So Krishna himself will actually deliver that soul from the cycle of birth and death. So a devotee should not worry about his deliverance, because Krishna himself takes charge of the devotee. What devotee worries? Devotee only worries about, let me fulfill the order of my spiritual master. Let me fulfill the order of Krishna. Let me do that. So devotee lives his whole life surrendering to Krishna, giving his life and soul to Krishna and his spiritual master. And then he is not so much interested, when will I get salvation? When will I go back to Godhead? He's not so much concerned about that. What he's concerned about? Executing the will of Krishna and Guru. That's what his devotee is concerned about. That's why you find that so many people go to Vrindavan to leave his body, correct? But we see many proper disciples, they left their body while fighting, in the battlefield of Maya, trying to preach Krishna consciousness. We have many examples like Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj, Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. These devotees, they were having the risk of giving up their body, but they chose to fight, for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna, against Maya by preaching Krishna consciousness. Like Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, that time Corona was going on, but he was saying that I cannot hide behind, and let all the devotees struggle in front. I should be ahead. I should actually struggle, for Krishna and Guru. So he took the risk of his life, and he came to West during Corona time also, and he was trying to assist in the preaching mission here. But unfortunately, Krishna had, unfortunate for us, because we got we got separated from him in the physical realm. So yeah, but he was simply concerned about pleasing his Guru. pleasing Krishna, like that. So then even the devotee may be apparently in hospital, maybe in coma, but Krishna will take care of him. Krishna will deliver him. So it's a very personal process. But when it comes to yogi or jnani, these people have to put a lot of endeavor, and they have to be very much particular about all these factors, because they're more trying to attain liberation on their own strength. And they also don't get that kind of liberation which devotee gets, because devotees' liberation is not like jnanis and yogis' liberation. Yogis and Gyanis may attain, yogis specifically may attain, Gyanis may go to Brahmajyoti, may attain Brahmajyoti, that is impersonal Brahman realization they may get. Yogis may go at most to Vaikuntha, they may go to Vaikuntha sometimes, because of having a personal conception of the Lord, but still they are depending on them more, like that. They may get Shantarati. Shantarati means in neutrality they may attain Vaikuntha, where they may become trees in the Vaikuntha and witness the passing of the Lord, something like that. Because they're not having developed they have not developed so much attitude to serve. So they may not get higher rasa, like Svatsalya, Rasya, Sakhya, Madhurya. They may not have that much, so much, but they may attain Vaikuntha sometimes. But devotee of the Lord, he may not have to endeavor like this. He simply serves the instruction of his Guru and Krishna. And devotee easily attains the highest abode of the Lord, Goloka Vrindavan. And he can become the eternal associate of the Lord just by serving the Lord faithfully whole life. He doesn't need to be, a very great austere mystic, or a very great learned scholar in the Vedas, or very great, performer of the rituals. So he doesn't need all that. He simply needs to perform simple devotional service, and by the strength of devotional service, he can attain the highest benefit of having entrance into the loving pastimes of Lord Krishna, like that. So this is what he's saying. So for devotee, it doesn't matter at all. This is they leave everything in Krishna's hands. So happily and return to Godhead. So how devotees fully surrender to Krishna. They do not care when they leave bodies, or by what method, you see. So that's why Krishna mentions that the best method while leaving the bodies, that one should remember the Lord. Antakale cha mameva smaran mukta kalebram. So at the end of the life, if you are remembering Krishna, then you are completely safe. You are in the Krishna, you are in Krishna's hand. So even if you die in plane crash, if you are remembering Krishna, you'll go back to body. No problem. And whether you're in hell or heaven, it doesn't matter. Because you're remembering Krishna. Wherever you're remembering Krishna, then Vrindavan is there, and Krishna is there, and you have highest benefit, and you will get highest destination, like that. So yes. So any comments, or any reflection, questions anybody has? Let us hear from devotees. One point, all of you can share. Virat Prabhu, Arya Prabhu, Mohit Prabhu, Vinita Mataji, and Puna Mataji. Just one point, quick. Quick, one point. Yes, Mohit Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. It's very beautiful to know that, like even in the last moments, just remembering Krishna's name and remembering Krishna's sort of the divine nature will put you at your mind at a place where it is peaceful and it will be accepted in the divine. So it's wonderful to hear that.
Yeah, and for that, whole life should be preparation. Because Krishna sees the sincerity. Whole life, if you have endeavored properly, if you're sincerely practicing, at the end of the life, Krishna will actually give us remembrance of him more and more. So we get remembrance of Krishna by Krishna's grace. Yeah. So we are very sincere, then Krishna will protect us from Maya, and he will give us his remembrance. We have to be very sincere. Yes. Virat Prabhu. Okay, Arya Prabhu. Okay, go ahead. Virat Prabhu, go ahead.
Prabhuji, I didn't have many strong reflections. I was just wondering if you could discuss more about what I meant by the deity of time. Like, I found that interesting comment.
Deity of?
The deity of time, the sentence of the purport.
Where it is deity of time? You can select the time and situation, correct? There is no deity of time here.
Oh, there's not? Okay.
Okay. Any other Arya Prabhu want to share any point?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I think my reflection today is just that there's many different paths, and the path of Krishna consciousness is the one where you know, obviously we can get liberated from the cycle of birth and death, but it's the one of most happiness and pleasure as well.
Yes. So the Krishna consciousness, the Bhakti Yoga is an easy method. It's easy. It's most sublime. It's very blissful and surest. The other paths, they may be very difficult. You have to put a lot of endeavor, and it's not easy. One have to perform a lot of austerities. Sometimes it is very dry, and then it's not sure also, because there's some discrepancy. One may lose the game also. Good point. Thank you. So it's a pleasurable. And other paths may require some qualification. Bhakti Yoga does not need any previous qualification also. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can come to Krishna consciousness. With sincerity, if he practices, he will attain perfection. And then easy for anyone. Even child can participate. Even Valya, that such kind of robber, he also chanted Rama 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 Ram Ram. He also could perfect his life. So anybody can come. He should be simply willing to take shelter of the holy name, take shelter of Krishna and devotees, and he can perfect his life. Yes. Puna Mataji?
Yeah. Unalloyed devotees do not care when they leave their bodies. Which method they are leaving, they just leave themselves on the Krishna's mercy. Yes. But those who are not alloyed and who depart instead of that method, spiritual realization as Karma Yoga, Hatha Yoga, and Jnana Yoga, leave their bodies in suitable time in order to, whether they are return to the world or their birth and death, they just leave on the Krishna.
No, those who are other paths, for them it's not sure.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't live up to Krishna. They have to put their own endeavor. Correct, no? So for them it's not sure. They may come back also if there is some discrepancy. Correct?
Yes.
Thank you. And Mita Mata is asking some question. Shri Harivansh Prabhu. No, I'm not Shri Harivansh Prabhu. Anyway, could you please explain what do you mean by sincere? Okay. You have any reflection before that, Mataji? Do you have any reflection?
No, Prabhu.
Okay. Any one point you can tell from lecture what you grasp?
That if you remember Krishna all the time, he will make sure that he would be there, but you just have to be sincere. And you don't have to think about what the outcome is. You just have to keep doing on what you do consistently, is what I understood from it.
Yeah, correct. So if you remember Krishna, if you sincerely trying to remember Krishna, whatever that fall, whatever our best we can, Krishna will help us to remember him. So what is it mean by sincere? Sincere is sum total of all good qualities. Prabhupada says sometimes. So what does it mean is that one should actually be very much genuine in his practice. Meaning, one should be, not find excuse, any kind of excuse to give up this process of Krishna consciousness. So that is sincerity. He should not find any excuse. So because there may be some difficulty, there may be some obstacles, but one is not ready to give up, one is ready to go on, like that. And one should be very genuine. Genuine means one shouldn't, one should not, do it for any kind of ulterior purposes. Also, sincerely one should do it. With the, as you said, consistently one should do it, and one should aspire love for Krishna. So my spiritual master says one should be sincere, serious, and without ulterior motives. He says, So without ulterior motives also can be put in sincerity, because he is simply wanting to please the Supreme Lord, like that. So no matter what obstacles, but one continues. He does not find excuse. Conditioned souls, they find excuse. Okay, the devotees are not so good at, they're not the way I want them to be, so I'm quitting. Oh, my life is not, I'm not getting promotion in my job, even though I'm chanting so many rounds, I quit. Oh, it is so difficult, I'm not able to control my mind. How much I'm chanting, still I'm not so much I find anathas in my heart. Okay, I quit. So no, we don't quit. We go on chanting, reading, hearing, practicing Krishna consciousness with faith. We don't give up. That is sincerity. So insincere people will find reason and they will give up like that. When churning of ocean was happening, that halahal came. But demigods did not give up. Even though the halahal came, they continued. Same way when we are also practicing Krishna consciousness, some poison may come. Or anathas may be attacking. Other people may also sometimes be troubling us. We perceive them troubling us. And then some difficulties may be coming, different types of difficulties. So all these things should not waver our devotion, our dedication to Krishna. That means sincere. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhu. Because I had this question because we work every day. We I'm listening. I don't listen anything which is not related to God or something. But I'm trying to listen everything. But when I'm at work, at that time also I do try. But when suppose you have a service at home and you have to do something at 7 and you have to stay at work at 8 and you have no one. So sometimes you miss that time frame.
Oh, to attend the
Doing
lecture, you're
stuff.
saying?
Not the lecture, it's just service when you have service at home.
Okay.
So that is what I thought, sincere. It is not losing faith from my side. It's just more afraid of missing my. So I'm a scientist. I have to be in the lab. If some samples comes, I have to run it because it's helping people. But again, there are times when I have to be there till 8 o'clock in the night. Sometimes till 10 o'clock in the night. So whatever the Sandhya service that I have at home, and I'm not able to do it.
Okay, sometimes you're not able to do services because of your lecture schedule, you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're saying, is it being insincere? You're asking like that.
Correct.
Oh, no, you try your best because your profession is there. So you have to do some kind of justice to it. But yes, as we get time and we can make some adjustments, but we should have some discipline in our life, like in terms of sleeping and getting up, and have some proper time frame where we are able to chant our rounds and hear lecture and read like that. So that is also part of being sincere. So sincerity does not mean that everything you will able to do with what you aspire. Sometimes you may not, because you may have demanding job or some situation like that. But we don't give up Krishna consciousness altogether. We make some schedule by which we are able to balance both.
Okay.
Yeah, it may be challenging, but we should keep trying. That's your question was that only, right? It's because of schedule you're not able to do. Is it being insincere? Correct?
Correct.
No, it's not like that. If you are sincerely trying to find out other part of the time, other part of the day when you have time, when you are engaging in devotional service, then you're sincerely practicing.
Okay.
And when you are in the lab and all that, you're saying that you don't want to hear gossip and all. Correct? No, that's what you're saying.
Correct.
So you are simply you're trying to be more focused and not hear anything, but you have to work, but you may not get time for service.
Correct.
Yeah, that's fine. So you try your best to keep yourself Krishna conscious and avoid any kind of distraction. Try your best. And one very important thing is to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In the morning, you should have some very good time to chant. Whatever rounds you do, 4 rounds, 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 16 rounds, different as everybody are doing. Do it. And one should not too much unnecessarily delay in the night, and sleep as early as possible and get up as early as possible. Chant rounds in the morning, and then also put some lecture. Like we have this Gita daily. So if you're able to attend that. If not, we send the recording also. So having some kind of schedule where we are able to hear something from Gita, we are able to read something. So it's very good. There are many Prabhupada lectures also. So going coming you can hear.
Thank you.
Like that, we should keep our life in a way that we have some good time for reading, hearing, and chanting also. That we have to exercise, tax our brain to find out. And we should do justice to our job because that's our responsibility. Like Krishna said, Mahamanaspa Yudhisha. Arjuna had to fight and remember Krishna. Like.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, so Hare Krishna. Thank you all very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Bhakti.
Hare Krishna.